Hello, my name's Jonathan Boakes of Darkling Room. I'm going to be showing you some of the scenes from my new game, Ghost Lantern. It's a little short game. It's based on a very real location that I've investigated for a few years now, Kilmanorth Manor Farm. I'm actually doing an event there on Halloween, but I thought it'd be fun if I do a game version of the very same experience. If I click New Game. Here we go, and welcome to Kilmanorth Manor Farm. It's all in quite swish 3D. It's a very point and click interface. Bit of information about all of the ghost gadgets. These are all replicas of basically all of the ghost kit that we use at the farm and other ghost hunting locations. This is quite neat. This is where you'll record your progress with a save and a load. But also it's worth checking the camera every now and then to see what it picks up. Apart from that, it's a point and click game, as you can see, but it's in full 3D. It's on a kind of track-based system, so you just have to point and click. Welcome to the main room. Let's get this door shut. It's quite a charming, run-down old farm, as you can see. We do enjoy our investigations there. I'll probably insert a few pictures. And this one. Ooh. And this one. There we go. So as you can see, we have a spooky old time at the farm when we investigate. Doing this game's fun because it means you'll get to have the same experience that we'll be having. You two will be able to rock the horse. And here is the star attraction, which is a nice replica of my magic lantern, which I'm calling the Ghost Lantern. There's a few tasks to get going, very much the same sort of thing that we'll be doing on the night. It's a lovely old object, kind of mysterious from that era of Victorian and Edwardian parlour tricks. It basically takes photographic slides, which I've got a few of in my inventory, as you can see. These are old pictures of the farm. One of them has been created for the game to tell the story. Some more ghost hunting gadgets. Here we've got the gauze meter. These are all based on gadgets that I've got, so it's quite fun to see them replicated always in a game world. Obviously the house is haunted. According to witness statements. I know a chap called Graham who actually grew up in this house basically as a child and experienced all sorts of strange things. He lived pretty much on his own. His grandparents lived nearby in another cottage, but his parents ran a pub nearby up at a village called Plint. So Graham was actually here in this house a lot on his own growing up and experienced what can only be described as a very dark entity. You'll be experiencing the same said entity in game. Quite a few things to do, quite a few inventory. That was the door opening. Ooh, hello. Doors opened itself, which is something that Graham, funnily enough, used to report happened at the house, as well as strange mists, growls, bangs, ghost dogs, taps, bangs, and all sorts of other things. Right, like the Ghost Lantern, we will do exactly that. What is that noise? Right, there's lots of random elements. If you're wondering why I'm basically puzzled, things are happening. It's a big replica, basically, of our ghost hunting zone in real life, which is good fun. With lots of the phenomena replicated that people have reported over the years. So you'll have fun experiencing all of that too. Very inventory based, lots of the actions. That'll be the door reclosing. Very pretty. Ooh. Let's do that, shall we? First, I'm going to show you what the main thing is in this game, which is all about the magic lantern. and these pretty little glass slides. So you'll be collecting the slides, popping them into the magic lantern or ghost lantern, and they kind of weirdly bring the past back to life. The key slide in this game is a photograph of this very room, a very early, almost pinhole camera photograph of the room, how it looked back in the 19th century. And basically the plot of this game is the fact that this particular slide is haunted. So you'll be having fun getting on with that. Ooh. Always a good idea to have a little bit of light with you. So quite a few of the bits and bobs we'll have on Halloween have been replicated. The game's probably going to come out about 2 weeks after Halloween, I would imagine. Which is fun, because it means I'll be able to include lots of the noises and the photographs that we take on the night. An experience, which no doubt we will, because Kilmnorth's a little bit of a hotbed of paranormal activity. It's a really old place, undoubtedly basically from probably 17th or 16th century. Built on a very early plot. First resident we have listed at Kilmnorth is Wulfwyn of Penhole, who was a Saxon. Then later there was Normans. Oh, there's a light on at the cottage. Very old farm, basically. We had Normans, and then Sir Charles Wager, who was Chief Admiral of the British fleet at one point, also had this place as his house. But the most dark figure has to be Sir Robert Tressilian, who was killed or executed at the Tyburn in London. But he actually lived here, and when he was stripped at the gallows, they found he was covered in all sorts of like weird markings, and he had several demonic amulets around his neck. And this pretty much intrigues us as we're going forth with our investigation, because it basically sounds as if he did lots and lots of very dark magic right here at the farm, all the way back 1388, 14th century. Pardon my history. But no, I think you'll get good ghost hunters will have fun with this. It's a perfect replica pretty much of what we're doing. And yeah, it'll be fun to have a nice little game out. I'd say it's probably going to take you about a couple of hours to get through this one. Depends how much phenomena you want to see. I bet you're dying to see Teddy move. He does. Lots of things to find. As I said, it's very much a point and click game. It gives me a lot of Darkfall vibes actually. As soon as I started making it, I'm thinking, oh, that's quite cool, because I hadn't really intended it to feel quite Darkfall-like. My favourite, the K2 EMF meter. It's always a bit of information on hand with all these gadgets. There's a big story in this one. It's basically a cold case from the 19th century, which you shall solve by the end of the game. As bit by bit you uncover what's going on with this haunted slide, projected by the ghost lantern. Anyway, enjoy. Looking forward to bringing this one out.